So in this video, I'm going to walk you through my solution to this month's DataDevQuest Beginner Challenge. And this challenge focuses on embedding a Tableau dashboard into a web page using event listeners and creating a pretty good user experience. So here you can see at Tableau DataDevQuest.com, there's a number of different challenges. So if you're interested in not just embedding Tableau dashboards onto web pages, you'll see the metadata API and others as well. So feel free to take a look at those. So for September 2025, we're working on the Tableau embedded API. As I mentioned, there's both a beginner and an intermediate challenge. And I want to give a special thank you to Kyle Massey for putting this challenge together, as well as the rest of the DataDevQuest team. Taking a look at the challenge, you'll see that Kyle's put together some resources that you can use. You've also got some of the source code already put together for you to start with. So you can see right here for the beginner challenge, we're going to be creating our first interactive event. And there is a spinner in the source code. And we're going to use the template, the source code, to basically add another action and see if we can hide that spinner. All right, so you can see from the source code, there's quite a bit already provided for you. Structured quite nicely. Matter of fact, tells you exactly where to put your viz and where to put your code event. So let's take a look. So you can see here's my solution. I've kept everything in a single HTML file for simplicity. All the HTML and CSS and JavaScript are together in one place, which I think it makes it easy to understand and follow along. So the key component here is the Tableau viz block. And you can see here that we're actually taking a dashboard from my Tableau public profile, and we're going to embed that using the API. So the real meat of this challenge really is in the first interactive that we see right here. So there's if you look a little closer, you can see the add event listener. So this event fires off when the dashboard's been fully loaded and it's ready for user interaction. So when this happens, I'm going to do two things. So you can see here. First, I'm hiding the loading spinner by adding the loading hidden CSS class, which is right here. And what you'll see here in the second line is I've added an alert, which basically will let the user know that not only will the spinner be hidden once it's ready to load, but once it's loaded, they're going to get a notification that it's going to be interactive. So you can see here, the Tableau content is now interactive. So let me go ahead and just take you to the page itself. Matter of fact, if we just right click, we can see here, open with live server. So this is just going on my local environment, on my machine. And right now it's queuing up the dashboard. You can see it said, oh, that's pretty quick. It said content was loading. As soon as that was done, the pop-up came up to tell you that it's now interactive. So the spinner is gone. Everything is interactive. Matter of fact, if I go ahead and click on one of the values here, you see I can click on this just like I would on the visualization on Tableau Server or Tableau Cloud, wherever your instances are. So you can interact with this just like you would any normal Tableau dashboard. The difference here, of course, it being on a website. So again, some of the key concepts that we looked at is the Tableau Viz web component right in here, this block. There we go. The Viz component makes embedding, pretty simple. Matter of fact, I've given the dimensions here. We can see that the link is provided. And second, the first interactive event, which is what we looked at. And that lets us know exactly when our content is ready. So creates for a much better experience than just showing the dashboard with no loading indicators or letting the user know that it's loaded up successfully. So if you want to check out the full code, I got everything up on GitHub with the detailed setup and instructions, and the link is in the description below. So thanks for watching. If you're interested in more, definitely check out datadevquest.com. And to take it a step further, take a look at my intermediate solution as well. Thanks for watching.